Hello, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Well, good morning. How are you today? I hope you're fine. You're great. Okay. I'm sorry about that. Yes. Just want to make sure you're seeing me clearly and you can see it very well. Well, my name is Paul-Esupofo. I'm glad once again to be here. Today we'll be having a conclusion on the long uh, user guide that we have, user guide we've been using. Going to be having a conclusion today, and I'm so glad, I'm so happy to really be here once again to really tell us some things and all that. I'm so delighted, and I'm going to be giving us some things, and I'm going to be uploading some short things and also on YouTube by the grace of God. So I want us to sit down, sit right, and invite other people. Get yourself comfortable and make yourself comfortable rather, and let's go into the index glossary legend of the using of a KineMaster. Some people call it KineMaster, some people call it KineMaster. It's more of like, because cinema, when you say cinema, KineMaster. Okay, several times I've called it KineMaster, and whatever you call it, but KineMaster is more appropriate for us. So I need to do this. I need to do this clarification so that in case maybe you've had some of the video I said KineMaster or KineMaster, you'll be able to know the difference in the two. And by the grace of God, I'm going to show you some things like a recap, like some things and videos. Maybe one or two videos, maybe about 10-15 minute videos in all. Then I'll be able to wrap it up this morning. Let's go to glossary. Glossary, what's glossary? Glossary is this a list of most important concepts in the KineMaster. Most important concept in the KineMaster, and this list may be expanded over the time, so it's not limited to this. At this time of broadcast, these are the things we have. We have all of them, and I'll be mentioning them and I'll be explaining them to you. Please go ahead and share this video. Please go ahead and invite other people. This is going to help you, because if you're using a KineMaster, open to it right now. Just a few minutes ago, somebody was saying how to, I think I need to go live on how to really do, how to upload on YouTube, how to upload your film, your video on YouTube. Okay, I'm going to do that maybe later today or maybe after this broadcast. I don't know, but I will know. Okay, let's go to the first thing. Is we're going to do alphabetical order. So we're going to go action bar. Action bar. What is action bar? Is a context sensitive panel of button on the left side of the basic interface. Then the next one is action button. Action button is on the action bar, used to perform various actions such as undo, delete, and share. Undo, delete, and share. The next one is asset. You have downloadable packages to add to your video project. Asset types include music, fonts, effects, transitions, and stickers and animated overlays, and more. Premium assets are reserved for the current subscribers of the KineMaster, which is very important, and I advise you to subscribe. The next one is Asset Store, a place where KineMaster to download assets such as music, font, effects, transition, and more onto your device. Yesterday, they just announced that you can turn your KineMaster to a DJ, where you can select from music. When you are doing it, you can turn it to DJ. You can do a lot of things on KineMaster. So it's very, very important, and like I said, I'm not sponsored to do this. I decided to do this by myself, and I thank God the company is responding to us in giving us some promotional code for our student that we're training. So thank you very much to that. Yes, thank you so much for your response, despite the fact that I've just done this not because I'm paid. No. Let's go to the next one, which is alpha, also known as opacity. When you say alpha or opacity, you may see it, because when some people have the old one, you get a new one. So this is the level of opaqueness, and transparency in layers, just like in the Adobe Premiere and all that. So you see opacity and all that. So alpha in this one. Then the next one, you have audio browser. This audio browser, just like the name, a list of all audio content for use on your device. KineMaster cannot use audio with DRM from other applications, or nor can it use audio from streaming applications, and as such items, these items will not appear on this list. Okay, so get it right. And all the very important, then the audio clip. A piece of audio placed on the secondary timeline, that's audio clip, can either be music clip or an sound effect clip. Okay, or a sound effect clip. A sound effect clip. Let's go. Basic interface. The main screen of the KineMaster project, that's the main screen of KineMaster project. So contains the action bar, the timeline, the project preview, and the media panel. Very important. The next one you have is a bookmark. A marker on the timeline to allow easy and precise access to a particular frame of project. If you want to do that, tap the play head, play the tape number to make a bookmark. Then tap any bookmark to move to the frame it's on. The frame it's on. So you'll be able to say frame it's on, then you can move it. Then chroma key. This allows you to set a portion of the selected video layer transparent for those for use in grain style effects. The next one is device capability information, DCI. This information DCI. Now, this screen contains most of the information relevant to the support team, including device model, OS version, KineMaster version, and more. So accessible from the KineMaster main screen by tapping setting, then selecting device capability information from the list. What does it mean? It means, like I said, it means you can use the raw video. Sorry, they're trying to fix the light. So it means the raw video. You can use the raw video to get the result. And all very, very important to know that and to really function on that. Okay, so that's like the iOS version, OS version, OS version can be compatible. Now let's go to effect layer. A layer that contains an effect that affects everything arranged below it on the project preview. Example effects include mosaic, blur, and warp. You know, I talk so much about layers because that's what you're all about. Your editing is all about. Empty project. One way to start a new project. This way leads directly to main interface. Then we have handwriting layer, a layer that contains handwriting strokes that can be animated in the order of writing, as well as the level of video layer support offered by a particular device. Then we have image layer. That contains a still image. Then we have a keyframe, a point that defines the beginning or the end of an animation, or a change in volume depending on the context. Only usable on audio clips as well as certain layers. The next one is KineMaster. When it's a KineMaster, it's pronounced KineMaster. You know, I just corrected that one this morning when I started. It's pronounced KineMaster. You can see when the light comes, the whole video noise at least is widely reduced. That's a very good one. KineMaster. What is KineMaster? KineMaster is a video editing application for Android and iPhone/iPad. It's pronounced KineMaster. KineMaster. Okay. So I've pronounced KineMaster. I will use KineMaster. It is KineMaster, or KineMaster if you want to call it like that. KineMaster, but it's KineMaster. Okay. So KineMaster setting for application. When you say that's setting for application, know that all these are different from project setting. Okay, it's different because you want to get what you want to use first, whether it's compatible before you now go to the project what you are doing. Okay, for the setting and you're going layer, an item that can be placed on the secondary timeline that can contain effect, text overlay, handwriting, images, videos, and more. Okay, then we have it's a layer selector. This button allows you to access various types of layer for placement on the secondary timeline. Then we have a long tap. What do you mean? Tap and hold on the screen. That's a long tap. You have a main menu. The first screen in KineMaster. That's the first screen in the KineMaster. When you log, I'm going to show you this morning. So the first screen on the KineMaster, you see that, and they're very, very important. Accessible from the top of the contain the start button, the project list, as well as KineMaster setting app, and a link to the other asset to the asset store. When you see it, you see those ones there. And then we have media browser. This is a powerhouse. Media browser is accessible from the top of the media wheel. The media browser allows you to access all media stored on your device that is compatible with KineMaster. Okay, then we have a media panel. This area, the area at the top right of the basic interface that houses the media wheel as well as option panel. Okay, then we have a media recorder located at the center of the media wheel. This contains basic video recorder and camera functionality from within KineMaster. However, it is still recommended to record with another application, all right, so that you can have a control too. Okay, the media wheel displayed when no item in the timeline are selected, used to accessing media and for importing into projects. Now, for importing to project, then we have a mini project preview. When the timeline has been vertically expanded, this video shows the content of the project preview in the lower left right corner of the screen. Lower left or right corner of the screen. Okay, then we have a Mosaic. Mosaic is a company that licenses music to KineMaster for use in the asset store. Mosaic music must only be used on YouTube and allow for the removal of the watermark on video in the free version of KineMaster. Okay, option panel. Option panel is the list of context-sensitive options that appear when item has been highlighted. Okay, then option setting panel, just like the way I put it, a panel containing setting or for a particular option appears on top of an option panel. Then the next one is overlay layer, a layer that contains an overlay such as sticker or animation. Then we have what we call PCP. PCP, this peak codec performance. Peak codec performance. KineMaster time for the rendering power of the device's chipset. Okay, measured in megapixel per second. Megapixel per second. Visible on the device capability information screen. And when you're doing it at the beginning, then but the playhead, what is the playhead? You have been hearing me talking about playhead. This is actually a vertical line located in the horizontal center. A vertical line in the horizontal center of the timeline. It's called playhead. Indicate the current frame shown in the preview. Okay, then the next one is primary timeline. This is what all. So the top part of the timeline that may contain video clips as well as images. Items on the primary timeline may have transitions and determine the overall length of the project. What is project? You hear me say project. Project is a collection of files and settings used to create an exported video. Project is a collection of files and settings used to create an exported video. Okay, do you get it now? So it's very important. Then the next one is project assistant. One way to start a new project. It guides the user through the basic steps of making a project. May be removed from the future version. Anyway, it may be removed from the future version. So we're still looking at that project assistant. Maybe some people they don't know what to do. They just want to do it and they just follow it and to help them to do whatever they want to do. And it's like when you say we put it on auto. Okay, that's the project assistant. But like I said, KineMaster said it may be removed from future versions. Then let's go. Project list, the list of projects on the KineMaster main screen that are currently available on your device. That's project list. We'll see it. Project preview, the windows at the top of the basic interface that shows a real-time representation of the project at the frame determined by the playhead. Then they go to project settings for each individual project. That's project setting. Each individual project. Note that these are different from KineMaster setting. I've said it earlier when I went to KineMaster setting. Then we have a secondary timeline. Secondary timeline is everything except the top part of the timeline. Okay, contain every type of layer as well as audio clips. So once it's not the main one, the other one becomes the second layer. Then share, often used to mean export. When you say share, it means export. To finish a project and send the resulting video to another app. To finish the project and send the resulting video to another app or on online service. Okay, let's go to start. When tapped, initiate the dialog to start a new project. On Android, upon pressing tab, users are presented with two choices. Okay, empty project and project assistant. Okay, project assistant. Then let's go to subscription. KineMaster is made viable through the subscription model. Having a subscription to KineMaster removes the watermark, allow us to ensure that we continue to support more and more devices, and also provide access to premium content available on KineMaster Asset Store. Now let's go to tap. Tap means a single touch on the screen. Bam, like this. Tap, bam. A single touch on the screen. Text layer, a layer that contains lines of text. Text can be a font, shadow, glow, or other properties. Let's go to timeline. Timeline, the bottom part of the interface where media is placed for use in projects. Let's go to transition. Transition is a segue, S-E-G-way, between the two items on the primary line that can be changed by tapping the icon between said items. Let's go to video layer. Video layer, a video clip that is placed on the secondary timeline as a layer. These are only possible if a device has video layer support. The next one is voice over recorder. Voice over recorder allows audio clip recording over video as they play. Then watermark. What is this watermark? It's small. In fact, they just reduced it recently because people say it's too big. They just reduced it recently. A small semi-transparent made with KineMaster logo on the top right of the screen for free users. Subscriber to KineMaster does not see this watermark. Okay, they does not see this watermark, and that is very, very wonderful. And that's with go to the end, because this is edited as at April 20th this year. The version history is 80 to April 20th, April 20, 2018. So many of them, because the following section have been revised from like January this year. The first publication was January this year. The first published it's January this year. And from that January this year, they are able to do some things. The following section 1, subscription benefit was reversed, updated. The screenshot for iOS has been updated to reflect the design changes made to the interface. There are some design changes made to the interface, and it's going to be continuous like that. Then the section 3, sharing your project. The information has been updated to reflect changes made to the sharing interface in KineMaster 4.3.0 Okay, so the first publication was 22 January 2018. And let me quickly say something little about this KineMaster thing. I wanted to say that tomorrow before, but I felt let me just be true so that I can be showing you some videos and all that. Let me look at my time. Oh, good. Okay, now the Nest Streaming Corporation, hereafter Nest Streaming, the Nest Streaming Corporation, Nest, N-E-X, Streaming, S-T-R-E-M-I-N-G Corporation, hereafter Next Stream, make no guarantee that the KineMaster app and its feature will work properly on all devices, and makes no warranty and representation, either implied or expressed, with respect to the quality, performance, meccatability or fitness for a particular purpose. Next streaming shall not be liable for any damage, losses, costs, or expenses, direct or indirect, or incidental or consequential or special, arising out of or related to the use of the information contained in this guide and product described herein. So as I'm telling you now, whatever you use, that's why I put a lot of information to you, so that be careful. And I told you our own experience. Next Streaming has put forth every effort to ensure that this user guide is accurate. Next Streaming disclaim liability for any inaccuracy or omission contained therein. Next Streaming assumes no responsibility for any inaccuracies that may be contained in this user guide. Next Streaming is under no obligation to keep current or to update the information in this user guide, and reserve the right to make improvement to this user guide and or to the product described in this user guide at any time without notice. If you discover incorrect, misleading, or incomplete information in this guide, any comment or suggestion sent to please send to the user guide at KineMaster.com. it will be greatly appreciated. So you do that and all that. The writer Douglas Vontor appreciates you, and editor Bruce Alexander Grant. Those are the things. And then KineMaster and the KineMaster logo are registered trademarks of the Nestream Corp Corporation. Copyright 2018 Nestream Corp. All right, reserved, and it's being edited. Thank you very much, everyone. I appreciate you so much for this wonderful time together. This is awesome. So let me give you the video I want to show you. I just want to show you brief. Sorry about that. I'm going to be showing you brief things. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you something I've shown you before. Just like a recap. These are updated already. So these are updated. So just to give you a reminder, okay? Just a reminder, please. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you that. Okay, so you see all those things. So just like enter a name for the project, you enter a name for the project. Just a reminder, you see those, tap on the video and image and the media to add to the sense. Then you see all this that's improved now. In fact, drastically, tap on the team to choose it and tap next. Okay, you tap next. A lot of things have improved, so much improved. Opening, you see, that's when you enter the project assistant. Enter the text title to appear in the project and tap next. Okay, so you tap next when you finish it. Then you go to your music team music, the campaign or the sound you want to use. Alright, the sound you want to use, you'll be able to say it, and that's you see the clip effects, all those ones you see now, the opening, whatever you want, clip effects, and these have been really drastically improved. Okay, KineMaster 3.2 tutorial. I'll show you just to give you a kind of recap, and I'll be showing comparison from tomorrow, different ones. I'll be showing you some videos tomorrow by the grace of God. Okay, so you now say exporting, project, and share. So when you say share, it means exporting. When I was talking about glossary, then it goes and then you go on to share it. Let's go YouTube, title, description, and if you want to make it private, you make it private, or you make it known. So these are the things that are wonderful things that you upload. You will target. If you want to target, then you start uploading it on YouTube. And once you do it, it will complete, and that is the exported video can be found. Go back to the project and see whatever you need to do. Thank you. Unleashing your creativity. Okay, so while we are doing that, I still want to really give you one more, then I will be off this morning. I want to give you one more so that it could help more. The one we did ourselves. So KineMaster basic requirement. This is very important, and it's going to take us like 7 minutes in showing. This is what we did ourselves. So I'm going to give you again in case you've missed the video. That's why we are repeating it again for you. Okay, this is from us. Very neat work. Kudos to Femi Abraham, and he's still going to do more smartphone editing tutorial using KineMaster. So this is just we're going to show you this. Okay, very important for you to see.
KineMaster Pro.
So like I say, KineMaster. So KineMaster is a professional video editing.
KineMaster is a video editing application that brings a full suite of editing tools to iPhone, iPad, iPod Touch, and Android devices. It is designed for productivity on the go. KineMaster delivers the ability to create professional video content.
So that's how to go to
being tied to
type it and get it downloaded.
System requirements. KineMaster is currently available for
so this is like a recap of everything I've done.
Devices.
You know, I've shown you before, but it's like a recap of everything I've done.
KineMaster requires at least Android 4.1.2, but works best on 4.2 or later. Due to the large number of Android devices, we cannot mention or list every device that is supported. However, in general, capabilities and performance are tied to the type of chipset, also called the system on a chip or SoC, used in the device. A good rule of thumb is that the video recording and playback capability of the device should be at least twice that of the video you want to edit. In other words, if you want to edit 1080p at 30 frames per second video, the device should be able to handle at least 1080p at 60 frames per second video. And it's even better if the device can handle 1080p Full HD at 120 frames per second. It is important to know that many popular phone and tablet models are manufactured in multiple configurations using different chipsets. So if you are planning to buy a device specifically to run KineMaster, please carefully check the chipset in advance. Other chipsets may be supported as well. In addition, this information is for the most general case for each chipset. Although you can use KineMaster with many other chipsets as well, please be aware that it cannot be guaranteed whether it will work. So video layers may not be available and may experience reduced performance in some cases. Please keep this in mind before making any buying decisions in terms of a mobile device if you need to run it with KineMaster. Performance and support may vary depending on the specific device you are using. Hardware performance analysis. If KineMaster doesn't have a built-in performance profile for your device, a pop-up offering to run a hardware performance analysis will appear when you start the app. This process takes several minutes to complete. After running a hardware performance analysis, there are three possible outcomes in terms of number of supported video layers and maximum import-export resolution. You can check the result by going to the device capability information screen, accessible via the gear icon on the KineMaster project list screen. If you experience reduced performance, this happens in very rare cases. However, for the few users who experience this, here are some advice.